Hundreds gathered today for the dedication of the Paul C. Jones Working Forest, 3,486 acres of working forest on and around Brushy Mountain in Leverette and Shutesbury.
We are here because of these young people who sang so beautifully today, because of Sam, because of Miles and Spencer, young man I met just a minute ago, because we have to begin to bring not just into our government but into our lives this notion that each of us in our time is supposed to do what we can to leave things better for those who come before us and those who come behind us. That we have to be about bearing our generational responsibility. And I can tell you it sometimes surprises people as a city kid that I get that open space and working farms and forests are a part of our generational responsibility. But I do.
My dad's legacy, conservation at this amazing scale, it's the entire mountain range you see behind you, was made possible by our family for hundreds of years managing economically viable working forests. And more shocking than our cutting trees, the conservation of the mountain range was also made possible because we developed elsewhere. Dad taught me and Evan there's a critical balance between conservation and development, and one enables the other. This parcel started with just a few acres in the mid-1860s, and our family had some economic success with forestry and were able to add to the acres, generated enough revenue to acquire thousands of more acres, and these are being conserved today. So the active forest management caused the conservation to happen. When my dad would sell a 1-acre house lot, frontage lot on our timberland, some neighbors would get upset about development. But he would use the proceeds to either pay the taxes on that open space, or he would buy 100 acres of timberland with the revenue. Then again, development helped conservation. I appreciate that the Fish and Wildlife Board accepted this project as the Paul C. Jones Working Forest. And finally, I'd like to thank my dad for inspiring this kind of greatness.
The full dedication will be available shortly.